Sawete, Benemane, good morning. 30 minutes of Latin. Hope everybody doing well this morning. Let's begin. Geometry, geometria, a geometrician, geometra, measures the height of, metitor altitudinem, a tower, turris, or the distance, out distantiam, of places, locorum, either with a quadrant, sive quadrante, or a Jacob's staff, sive radio. He makes out the designate figures of things. Figuras rerum, with lines, lineis, angles, angulis, and circles, et circulis, by a rule, ad regulam, a square, a normam, and a pair of compasses, et circinum. Out of these arise ex his oriuntor, an oval, cylindrus, a triangle, trigonus, a quadrangle, and tetragonus, and other figures, et aliae figurae. Geometria, geometra, metitor altitudinem, turris, aut distantiam, locorum, sive quadrante, sive radio, designat, figuras rerum, lineis, angulis, et circulis, ad regulam, normam, et circinum. Ex his oriuntor, cylindrus, trigones, tetragonus, et aliae figurae. Patience, patientia, patience, patientia, endures calamities, tolerat calamitates, and wrongs meekly, injurias humiliter, like a lamb, meekly, like a lamb, humiliter ut angus, as the fatherly chastisement of God, tanquam paternam ferulam Dei. In the meanwhile, she, iterim, learns upon the anchor, edititor spei, of hope, anchor of hope, spei anchorai, as a ship, ut navis, tossed by waves in the sea, fluctuans mare. She prays to God, Deo supplicat, weeping, illa cremando, and expects the sun. It expectat puebum after cloudy weather. Post nubila. Suffering evils, ferens mala, and hoping better things. Sperans meliora. On the contrary, contra, the impatient person, impatiens, wails and laments. Prorat lamentator, rage against himself. Debacator, debauchery, debacator, in sepsum, grumbles like a dog. Ob murmurat ut canis, and yet does no good. Et tamen nil proficit, and the last he despairs. Tandem desperat, at last he despairs. Tandem desperat, and become his own murderer. Et fit out toker, being full of rage, he desires. Furibundus cupit, to revenge wrongs. Vindicare injurias, patience. Patientia tolerat calamitates. Et injurias humiliter ut angus, tanquam paternam ferulam Dei interim inititor spei ancrae, ut navis fluctans mari. Deo supplicat, illa crimando et expectat poebum post nubila. Ferens mala, sperans meliora, contra impatiens, prorat lamentator, debacator in se ipsum, ob murmurat ut canis, et tamen nil proficit, tandem desperat, et fit autocer. Furibundus cupit, vindicare injurias. Before we continue, let me get something to drink. Let's talk liberality, liberalitas, liberalitas keeps a mean about servat modum circa riches divitias, what she honestly quas honestas honeste quas honeste seeketh, quarit, that she may have, ut habeat, somewhat to bestow on. Quod largitator, them they want. Egenis, she clothes. Hos vestis, nourishes, and basically she clothes. Vestis, nourishes, nutrit, and enriches. Ditat, it ditat. These what they cheerful countenance. Vultu hilari, and a winged hand. Manu arara. She submits her subjicit wealth or pays to herself, sibi, not herself to it. Se illis, as the covetous man, ut avarus, those who has, thus who has, or he who has, qui habet, that he may have, ut habeat, and is not the owner, et non es possessor, but the keeper of his goods, se custos bonorum, and being unsatiable, suorum et insatiabilis, always scrapes together, semper corradit, with his nails, unguibus suis. Moreover, he spares, sed it parcit, and keeps it adverse at servat, hoarding up, oculendo, that he may always have, ut semper habeat, but the prodigal, at prodigus, barely spends things, male disperdit, well gotten, bene parta, and the last wants, ac tandem erget. So basically teaching us about to appreciate the little things and feeling the wealth of things like health and love and stuff like that. He's feeling that as wealth and riches are hoarding. So we begin liberalitas servat modum cerca divitias quas honesti quarit ut habeat quod largatator egenis hos vestis nutrit ditat vultu hilari et manu arara subjicit opes sibi non se illis ut avarus qui habet ut habeat et non es possessor, sed custos bonorum suorum et insatiabilis semper corradit unguibus suis, sed et parcit et adservat oculendo ut semper habeat at prodigus male disperdit bene parta ac tandem eget. One more. So the society of man and woman, i.e. marriage, societas conjugalis, marriage, matrimonium, was appointed by God. Institutum est ad Deo, in paradise, in paradiso, for mutual, ad mutuum help, adjutorium, and the propagation et propagationem of mankind, generis humani. A young man or single man, bachelor, virginis, or well, coelibis, being to be married, conjugium initurus, shall be furnished, instructus sit, either with wealth, aut opibus, or a trade, aut arte, et and science. It scientia. So see, young man, we got the stages of manhood and womanhood. And in these stages we got certain duties. And in the stage we gain wealth, a trade, knowledge, science, prepare for marriage, which may serve quaesit for getting a living, de pane lucrando, that he may be able ut possit to maintain a family, sustenere familiam. Then he chooses himself the ende elegit sibi, a maid that is a marriageable or a widow, virginem nubilem aut viduam, whom he loves, quam adamat. Nevertheless, a greater regard, ubi tamen majoratio, is to be had of virtue, habenda virtutis, and honesty, et honestatis, than of beauty or portion, quam formae aut dotis. That's deep. Afterwards, post hac, he does not non clam despondit beroth her to himself, despondit sibi eam, closely, but entreats, said ambit, for her as a war, ut procus. So you see, he warned her what dates with his time, showing her himself. First to the father, apud patrem, and then to the mother, et matrem, or the guardians, well apud tutores, or kinsfolks, et cognatos, by such as to help to make the match, per pronubos. You just have to meet the whole family back in these days. You gotta get back to that though. Should have that aunt or that uncle who designated to meet either the man or the woman who's trying to get into that family. When she is espoused to him, ea sibi desponsa, he becomes the bridegroom, fit sponsus, and she the bride, et ipsa sponsa, sponsus and sponsor, and the contract is made, fiuntque sponsalia, and an instrument of dowry. We don't do no more. Scribitur instrumentum dotare is written. Scribitur. At last, tandem, the wedding is made. Fiunt nuptiae, where they are joined together. Ubi copulantur, by a priest, a sacerdote, giving their hands, datis manibus, one to another, utro citroque, and wedding rings, et annulis nuptialibus. Then they feast with tum epulantur cum, the witnesses that are invited, invitatis testibus. After this, they are called ab hinc dicutor, husband and wife, maritus et uxor. When she is dead, hac mortua, he becomes a widower, ille fit viduus. And that's the end. Oh no, we gotta go over Latin only. Societas conyugalis. Matrimonium institutum est a Deo in paradiso ad mutuum adiutorium et propagationem generis humani, ver Ioannis vel coelebis conjugium initurus instructus sit aut opibus aut arte et scientia, quae sit de pane lucrando ut possit sustentare familiam, diende elegit sibi virginem nubilem aut viduam quam admat, ubi tamen major ratio habenda virtutis et honestatis quam formae aut dotis post haec non clam despondet sibi eam, sed ambit ut procus apud patrem et matrem vel apud tutores vel et cognatus per pronubos, ea sibi desponsa fit sponsa et ipsa sponsa, fit sponsus et ipsa sponsa, fiuntque sponsalia, et scribitur instrumentum dotale, tandem fiunt nuptiae ubi copulantur a sacerdote datis manibus utrocitroque et annulis nuptialibus tum epulantur cum invitatis testibus ab hinc dicuntur Martius et uxor, hac mortua ille fit viduus. So I'll see you later. We got some videos to do later in my schedule, so I'll see you then. Walete. And again, Benny Mani, good morning to all.